Balance. When I think of balance, I think of a subject that is centered with the background components complementing the subject in a way that evens out the whole of the photo. I chose this photo because the mountains in the background are almost even in a way that they don't cause an unbalanced slope. There are slopes, but they lead to the center of the photo, as does the river in the background. This lead to the center of the photo along with balanced, even components gives an overall balanced photo. In this photo, the main subject is the boy in the center. Some of the components that contribute to emphasizing the subject is the contrast in size compared to the subject and the background person. What also contributes emphasis on the subject is the little girl looking at the subject. This draws the viewer's eye to see what she's looking at. Also, the light that is highlighting the boy's expression and the fact that he is running straight for the camera causes the illusion of motion and causes the viewer's eye to focus on him. When I think of proportion, I think of an element in relation to size. In this photo, it becomes clear just how tall and high the frost-covered trees are. There may not be another component to help emphasize the size in comparison, but there is the use of angle and the clear outline of snowflakes to help show proportion in relation to size. Repetition. I chose this photo as an example for repetition because of the pattern of ridges that lead up and around, giving a spherical look. This spherical shape also draws the eye to look down to the end of the sphere to see the opening. There is a lot of contrast in lines that draw the eye to figure out the shape, and there's also that element of repetition, which makes this photo a good candidate for repetition. When I see this photo, I immediately think of unity because that is exactly what I felt when I was with my horse. But not only do I think of unity, but for the viewer's eye, there are several components that help portray unity in this photo. Firstly, the lateral flexion in the horse and the rider draw the attention of the viewer and it gives a focused look. There is also the physical connection between two subjects, which adds the sense of connection. Also, the centeredness of the subject with the objects in the background leading to the subject help create unity to this photo. Similarity, proximity, and alignment. This photo is a great representative for similarity in a way that the two sides are similar in components. For example, there are old buildings on each side as well as a walkway on each side. If I divided each side of this photo evenly, they would be similar. This photo also portrays proximity in the sense of distance it gives with the leading lines of the walkway as well as the ascending ground, and contrast in buildings to give this photo more depth and proximity. There is also the element of alignment being used by the equal alignment in background components. For example, the stairs, lawn, walkway, and depth of water is in alignment. There is no unevenness or slant to this photo, besides the contrast in buildings, but that itself gives a sense of depth and distance. This is why this photo is a great example for similarity, proximity, and alignment.